Blessings everyone, Caymanas, Puntas Paradise fans, here and abroad all over the world. Welcome back to our channel. Join us here on this journey as we look back at last year's photo finishes, all photo finishes for 2024. Exciting moment. Join us in this part 1.
Toward the final quarter, but Military Machine may just have a slim lead. Play fair, challenging now and asked to go by the rider. The Soul Warrior has drifted over toward the far side, and now Play Fair kicks another gear. They run toward the furlong pole, and Play Fair has a narrow lead. Military Machine not quitting and fighting on just on the outside. Over on the far side, that's the Soul Warrior. It's Play Fair. Military Machine wound up once again. Play Fair holding the advantage. Military Machine not going away. Play Fair just beats Military Machine. The Soul Warrior is third. The track. Who do you like here? As Peter Ayala would say, Milos down against the rail. The Jit passes in the center with that lead. Money Market asked to close up on the outside, but they drive toward the final furlong. It's still an open affair. Milos on the rail now looks to strike the front. Here is Acknowledge Me now charging through. It's Milos battling Acknowledge Me. Money Market and the Jit boss in behind them. Acknowledge Me now looks to have the nose in front. Milos and Acknowledge Me, they're bobbed heads. It's close. Could be Milos over Acknowledge Me. Then
that lead. Storm in lead. Storm in front. That lead. Storm running on the inside. Storm still taking that running. Big Jewel on the outside coming forward, but it's Storm in front. Big Jewel begins to come forward. Storm in front. Big Jewel and Storm hanging on from Big Jewel. Storm lasting by half a length from Big Jewel. Then comes a Secret Traveler. Along with
to the top of the lane, it is Maya. Kingswood will have to fight back on the rail. Master of All is left 3 or 4 lengths in behind them and running third, but Maya continues to pour it on inside the final 3/16. Kingswood doesn't seem to be done yet. He seems to have found reserves, but Maya continues to hold him off. A furlong to run. It is Maya out in front. Maya and Philip Parchment. Kingswood trying to cut into it on the Bebito Harvey, and Kingswood is rallying strongly. Maya driven to the max. Here is Kingswood creeping closer under what now looks to be a brilliant ride, and Kingswood beats Maya in the end. Master of All has finished in third. Starboy Flower is fourth. Golden Emperor is fifth. With Kem. Easy Peasy has made good ground. Fly Blue Jet on the outside of Bazinga coming near to the rail. In behind them, that City Hawk and Kion, they go at the back of the field, but up front, Kem and Joy is Golden Battle. Easy Peasy is there. Fly Blue Jet now asked to close up on the extreme outside, but the battle up front is Joy is Golden and Kem. These two noses apart as they drive past the furlong pole. Joy is Golden. Kem now by the flare of a nostril. Bazinga trying to reel them in. Kem holds the lead. Joy is Golden continues to battle on the rail. It is Kem. Here is Bazinga now sprouting wings on the outside, but Kem will take it. Over Bazinga, Joy is Golden, Easy Peasy, and Kai on the go. Abigail Abel on the rail. Rambling Rose kicking in on the outside. These two going at it. Taurus Boy looking for room in between them and finding it. Laban now wound up for a burst down against the rail. It is Rambling Rose just the leader in the center. Watch Taurus Boy now kicking in, and Taurus Boy now looks to have it. Laban is storming forward down against the rail. Get a Pepsi now begins a charge, and out wide it's Green Gold Rush. It's anybody's race. Taurus Boy on the far side. Green Gold Rush nearest to us with Get a Pepsi. Green Gold Rush. Get a Pepsi. Green Gold Rush may just have done it over Get a Pepsi. Taurus Boys next ahead of Laban, close between Money Monster and Gilbert.
Behind those and hustle up for more. That's King Pie, and racing at the back of the field, that's Buzz Marie. But Don't Tell Lulu has kicked away about 4 lengths in front of Hickory Slim, tiling in second right there on the outside and coming on now. That's King Pie, but it's Don't Tell Lulu is kicking clear at the furlong and a half pole. Don't Tell Lulu is still on that lead. King Pie wind up and asks for more. It's Don't Tell Lulu. King Pie begins to come forward there at the furlong pole. Don't Tell Lulu still in front. King Pie begins to come forward nicely. It's Don't Tell Lulu tying up a bit, and now King Pie comes a calling, but Don't Tell Lulu is finding more. King Pie trying to fight back. Don't Tell Lulu. Don't Tell Lulu beats King Pie. Then comes Hickory Slim. Got tied for fourth between Sprague and Buzz Marie, but trouble. They spread right across the track as they come out of the chute and come towards the 2 furlong point. Right across the track, I tell you, they're spread. Beautiful Brand is right there too. Nothing but trouble up with them. Also there, that Supreme Star. Right in the middle, that's Okahomka, but it's Beautiful Brand. Could just be the overall leader from Nothing But Trouble. Beautiful Brand. Nothing But Trouble. Beautiful Brand. Tacking across in the middle to meet up with the rest of the runner. It's Beautiful Brand in front. Nothing But Trouble trying to fight back. Here comes Okahomka, and also coming on, that's Schlesinger, but it's Beautiful Brand. Nothing But Trouble coming up on the rail, and Nothing But Trouble in a head bobble with Schlesinger. Beautiful Brand is back in third, and Okahomka finished fourth.
And forget Fly Messenger Fly as the field come thundering into the top of the lane. They're at the quarter pole. Mamma Mia drifting off a true line. Captain Calico looks to have got a bounce on the outside. Atlantic Convoy is running on the rail. Freedom Street rather further and beyond, in between horses, and now further and beyond begins to challenge Mamma Mia. Here is Atlantic Convoy charging upon the rail. These three locked together as they drive inside the final 16, further and beyond Mamma Mia and Atlantic Convoy in a drive to the line, further and beyond, and gone by with Atlantic Convoy too close to call. Then Mamma Mia, Captain Calico, and Freedom Street. All tightly grouped on the run toward the three. And it's the Love of God and Miss Linton who match strides from Lady Ramdulari. Charming Sound races next. Maggie's Tricks has made good ground. Ava's Sunshine racing on the outside. Lion Charmer is the one down against the rail as the field comes thundering into the top of the lane. And it's the Love of God with that lead. Lady Ramdulari now lengthening strides down against the rail. Miss Linton comes a-calling. Here is Maggie's Tricks in the blue. Watch Lion Charmer in the gold and red just in behind the front runners. But they drive up now inside the final furlong. Lady Ramdulari now grabs that lead. Maggie Strix is challenging strongly. Lion Charmer trying to close up. It's Lady Ramdulari under a full and all-out drive, hanging tough to beat Maggie Strix. The bee's knees comes on from behind to be third over Lion Charmer. Then Military Grade fifth.
They've passed the 3, and it is Adenosine tearing on that lead, about 6 or maybe 7 in front. Special Gift sent in chase. Also right on the rail. And coming on, that's Code of Conduct. But Adenosine is in front and traveling well. Adenosine in front. Here comes Special Gift coming forward. Salad is also picking up the chase. Adenosine looks to be tying up from Special Gift. Here comes Salad also. And now Special Gift hit the front. But Salad attacks right away, right against the rail. That's a surety. It's a nice finish. It's still Special Gift in front. Salad trying to get to Special Gift and Salad. They're going to hit the line together. It could be Salad just beating Special Gift. Then comes the surety, Millennium Star, and maybe Erwin back in fifth.
GT Boy in the colors of the Seeker as they leave the half-mile marker. Pro Johnny runs the rail. There goes Colorado Ranger now moving up quickly as Helicopter looks to have had problems and fades quickly on the field. And toward the back of the field, that's Annalisa as the leaders have left the 3 and come blasting away now toward the 5, 16th. Dodge This Link and Simba the Lion. These two in a battle up front. Dodge This Link will turn first into the lane. Simba the Lion in the yellow sleeves now trying to attack once again, but it's a Dodge This Link. Radesh Roman now freshening up Dodge This Link as they run inside the final 16. Simba the Lion in pursuit. Secret Traveler kept to the outside. Exotic Light now asked to shine down against the rail, but still Dodge This Link and the Sneaky Fox. Radesh Roman, he's bang in form, arrives at the 16th pole with a lead. Can they catch Dodge This Link and the Sneaky Fox beginning to tie up? Exotic Light is flying through against the rail. They've gone by together. It's close. Exotic Light is on the rail. Dodge This Link on the outside, close between them. In behind those, Secret Traveler, then Pro Johnny and Alexa's Lodge. That leader posing already is the one racing right against the stand fence. Toward the far side coming on, that's a Jaguar trying to close the gap. But the Sugar Daddy under a vigorous ride holds the advantage. A Jaguar now trying to cut into it with Legal Bomb. Posing already is nearest to us under the stand fence. But they drive away toward the final furlong and the battle up front is on. A Jaguar now coming through to grab that lead from Sugar Daddy. Here is posing already, kicking in on the rail. It's Jaguar on the far side. Great Wayne also showing some late dash. Jaguar, Great Wayne on the far side, posing already with us. These three will flash past together. It's tight between posing already, Great Wayne. Jaguar looks to be third over Whiskey. It's also close. Could be 4-5 are back in fifth.
Coming into the lane shortly, and it Sparkles still in front. Empress Link creeping up against the rail. Sparkles, Empress Link out wide and coming on. That is a Waterman John also coming on too. That is always right, but it is right against the rail. Empress Links coming forward nicely. Captain Philip begins to fly, and Captain Philip is now at the front. Empress Link still fighting on the inside. Captain Philip and Empress Link coming also. That sweet victory. It's Captain Philip, Empress Link, Captain Philip, Empress Link. They're bobbing heads to the line. Captain Philip, Empress Link's gone by together. Then comes Sweet Victory, Lion Charmer, and Sparkle. And come towards the 2 furlong point. Rambling Rose and Volatility. This is where the race lies, right in the middle. That is Champion Bubble. Over on the far side, Milos is really traveling well. Beginning to come into it also, that Sunset Silhouette. But it is Volatility. Milos on the far side. Here comes Champion Bubbler between horses and really coming with purpose. Also there, that's the Good Witch, but it's still Volatility hanging on from Champion Bubbler. Volatility, Champion Bubbler, Champion Bubbler, Volatility. It could be Volatility over Champion Bubbler. Then comes running on for third. That Sunset Silhouette got tight for fourth between the Good Witch, too. That's Ella Fortunado. Ertugal is right in the middle. Also traveling nicely. That City Hawk right there, too. That here comes a Fly Blue Jet and Burning Valor. They're still spread across the track. It's anybody race coming to the furlong pole. It is Burning Valor and Fly Blue Jet right there, too. That's Ertugal. Here comes California Gold. James is flying on the far side. It's California Gold. Now that hits the front. It's California Gold in front of James. California Gold beats James. Then comes a Burning Valor. Got tight for fourth between and that one. Then comes up No More Deals and March and Shoot. They're at the top of the lane, and Burlap is let loose on that lead. But here comes Milos gobbling up the ground on the outside, and now Milos hits the front from Burlap. It's Milos in front of Burlap. Digital One is right against the rail and trying to come forward, but it is Milos in front, coming to the furlong pole, about 3 lengths in front. Digital One has to find 3 lengths on this leader. It's Milos in front. Digital One begins to bear down on Milos. It's Milos still in front. Digital One trying to get to Milos, and Digital One, Milos lasting just over Digital One. Then comes a March and Shoot, got tight for fourth.
Progress, dropping out of it 6th Avenue. Joined and overtaken by Kiwana, and at the back of the field it's Fiery Path as they've turned into the top of the lane, a 1/4 mile to run. Noble Impulse on the outside. Absolute Blue continues the battle down against the rail. Conundrum now asked to form the line of 3. That's where the action is at the moment. Storm Valley left out of it at this point, but they drive now inside the final furlong and snatching up that lead. That is getting it now. Absolute Blue has the lead. Storm Valley now attacking on, rather Conundrum attacking on the outside. It's Absolute Blue and Conundrum in ahead, Bob. Absolute Blue beats Conundrum in the first. Noble Impulse is third. Kiwana fourth. Fifth goes to Storm Valley. Of places, and Great Trick at the back as they leave the 5/16th. They'll now come thundering into the top of the lane, and the battle up front continues. Stormer come nearest to the rail. Power of Faith in the white cap out wide, and Power of Faith and Stormer come continues their punch fest as they head now toward the final furlong. It looks to be Power of Faith and narrow leader. Stormer come continues to fight on. Anika Bell has made stealthy ground and now begins to close the gap as Power of Faith is switched down against the rail. Here is Anika Bell now under a bustling ride. Power of Faith driven to the max. Anika Bell and Shane Richardson. These two in our head, Bob. Could be Anika Bell in the end over Power of Faith. Close between Salud. Stormer come trails the field. They've left the 5/16th. They're about to come thundering into the top of the lane, and it is Aria's Rain out in front. Benson in hot pursuit. Here is Noble Impulse now trying to close the gap, but these three now that's where the action is, and now Benson quickens up on the run to the furlong pole and takes a slim lead. Noble Impulse is fighting on the outside, needing to find just about a length. It's Benson ahead. Inside the final 16th, Benson out in front. Noble Impulse trying the best. Bernard the Quick is finishing fast on the rail. It's Benson hanging on. It's close between Benson, Noble Impulse, Bernard the Quick also in that photo. Then Wayne's Princess. Digital Light is fifth. Ground. Another wave joins. Millennium Star is next. Last Dance racing toward the back of the field with a surety She's Prado and Giving the Light at the back. They've left the 3. They run toward the final 5/16th, and Adenosine now has stolen it but will come into the lane miles wide. Adenosine has blown that turn completely and heads toward the stand fence. Blue Sky is the one down against the rail and put to the left-hand stick. Toward the outside, the favorite Ahmad Ali now asked to close up, but they're inside now the last furlong and a half. Ahmad Ali on the outside, Blue Sky over against the rail. These two battling for it. toward the outside. That's Dancing with a Cat. And right under the stand fence, it is Adenosine. But they're running now inside the final 16th. And here comes another wave and another wave. And Millennium Star now go on. It's another wave and Millennium Star in ahead, Bob. It's very close. Close. Another wave, Millennium Star. They've gone by ahead of Last Dance. Also close for the Miners on the rail. That's Blue Sky, Ahmad Ali toward the middle with Dancing with a Cat, and she's Prado out 4 wide. 2 furlongs. Reminiscing Bowler now coming into play and beginning now to make a move on those leaders as they're spread right across the course, and this is a wide open Reminiscing Bowler. Storm Valley nearest to us, undecided. The Greyers now come right through and continues to angle toward the stand fence and holds that lead. It is undecided in the Red Silks, who has them off their legs at the moment. Stanislaus comes a-calling. Storm Valley is there. Here is Dancing in the Breeze in the Gold Silks, having nowhere to go and now has to be switched, but it's undecided. Dancing in the Breeze now finally finds room, and these two will go by together. Looks to be undecided. It's close with Dancing in the Breeze. Then Storm Valley, Stanislaus.
Express still there in second, right against the inside rail, and waited with that to take upon coming on to on the outside. Life is Life, and still at the back of the field, that's Turn on the Light. Catawba is still in front and intent on that lead. Tigray Express now cutting into it. Catawba folding up a bit, but still has that lead. Tigray Express rushing on the outside, also coming on. Life is Life. Take a punt is right there too, but they're still steering at the back of Catawba. Coming to the furlong and a half pole, it's Catawba in front. Take a punt begins to come forward. Also coming forward is Life is Life. It's Catawba in front. Take a punt now joins Catawba. Coming to the half a furlong pole, it's Take a punt. Here comes Life is Life on the outside. It's Take a punt in front of Life is Life, trying to fight on, but Take a punt will go on to score by about a neck. Life is second. Then comes Catawba. Got tight for fourth between the Grey Express and Turn on the Light.
Several horses spread right across the course as they dash now inside the last quarter. De Gaulle in the orange silks, Best Daughter-in-Law in the blue now developing and gets going and comes with a charge right against the fence. That's Adenosine. That's where the main action is as they charge past the furlong pole, and it's Best Daughter-in-Law now taking over. De Gaulle in the orange now trying to get back to Best Daughter-in-Law. They're inside the final 16. Best Daughter-in-Law and Shane Richardson both driven to the max as they come toward the line. Best Daughter-in-Law just done it. It looks as if Best Daughter-in-Law has done it over the goal. Then Ahmad Ali, Adenosine and Blue Sky. Lead, opening up some 3 lengths. Chocamo in the red now going in chase. Jolithic is under a ride but needs to find 6 or more. Money Miser now coming into the fray as they go flashing past the 5/16. The Grecian Light Race is next, and she's a Mirage at the back of the field, but Kem holds a good-looking lead at the top of the lane. The rider having a peep over his shoulder. That's Josue Osorio as they race toward the furlong pole, and now Osorio pulls out the stick in the right hand and keeps Kem going. Grecian Light now beginning to shine on the outside. Money Miser asked to make late progress, but they're inside the final 16th. It's Kem with that lead. Grecian Light now eating up the ground and coming forward. Kem in a driving finish with Grecian Light. Grecian Light in ahead, Bob may just have done it over Kem. Then Money Miser, Chocamo, Geolithic, and last of all, she's a Mirage. Goes on by a half a length. Super Alex continues to stick to the task as they leave the 3. A gap back to Brown Skin Girl. In behind that one, Sweet Victory. Wizkid has overtaken Captain Philip, the new trailer, as they've left the 5/16th, and they'll come into the top of the lane, a quarter of a mile to catch the favorite, Mr. Senator. He continues to lead. Super Alex trying hard. Brown Skin Girl now creeping closer down against the rail. They race toward the furlong pole. It is Mr. Senator. Brown Skin Girl on the rail. Wizkid now kicking in on the outside. Mr. Senator continues to hold on to the lead, but here is a Wizkid flying wide and Whiz-Kid now grabs the lead from Mr. Senator. Brown Skin Girl is accelerating down against the rail. It's Whiz-Kid and Brown Skin Girl. Could be Brown Skin Girl, but it's close over Whiz-Kid. Then Mr. Senator and Super Alex. And Force trying to find space now does so. On the far side, that's a Teflon Don. Nearest to us, a King's Crown is also running well, but it's still a wide open affair as they flash now inside the final furlong. They're into it now. Pope's Lady drifting to the stand fence, meeting up with Miss Cherry. On the far side, Magnificent Force now gets going. So too Teflon Don, 4 across the track. Teflon Don and Magnificent Force on the far side. Pope's Lady nearest to us. They've gone by together. It's close. Might be Teflon Don just over Magnificent Force. And Pope's Lady, Prince Aman, looks to be fourth.
Is that girl. So she's that girl, and a Trust on Baby looks to be prompting the pace right under the fence. That's Ride Natty Ride. This is where the race lies at the moment. Also coming into that Restoration coming into it, but they're coming out to the chute. They're out to the chute and coming to the furlong pole, and it is Trust Fund Baby, and she's that girl. Trust Fund Baby in front. She's that girl. Restoration not too far away, and right under the fence. That's Ride Natty Ride. This could be a wild finish. It is now. She's that girl. She's that. It looks to be. She's that girl. Restoration going by together. Then comes Trust Fund Baby, Ride Natty Ride, and Bold Shadow.
Shine opening the lead. Kaylin Melody and Princess Fiani in pursuit. A break of some 2 lengths back to Tornado Steel, overtaking Lady Sarasota. Valley of Love now shaken up and asked to make a long run. Behind them, that's Himaya Design Diva and My Sunshine at the back, but it's Sippin' on Sunshine who turns for home with what looks to be a clear and at the moment an uncatchable advantage. They're inside the final 3/16. It's still a Sippin' on Sunshine and Omar Walker. They hold a clear advantage. They've slipped past the furlong pole. Kaylin Melody is trying to run the leader down, but Sippin' on Sunshine maintains a 4 or 5 length advantage inside the final 16th. It's Sippin' on Sunshine. Kaylin Melody coming with a very late charge. Sippin' on Sunshine driven flat to the boards, just last over Kaylin Melody. Then Valley of Love close between My Sunshine, Princess Fiani. Knight is further back, possibly 6 off that lead, about to be joined by Super Alex. Forget Exotic Light. They lead the 5/16th. They're coming into the lane. She's My Hedge Fund comes into it once again with that lead. She's trying to go all the way. She's My Hedge Fund now asked to accelerate by the rider who pulls out the stick in the right hand. They lead the 3/16th. Here is Wayne's Princess asked to close up. Cookie Day and Night now taken off the rail and asked to close the gap. And Cookie Day and Night now sprints through and grabs She's My Hedge Fund, and the battle begins. It's Cookie Day and Night. She's My Hedge Fund. Cookie Day and Night just the leader. She's My Hedge Fund rallying down against the rail. It's going to be the bobbing of noses that separates them. They've gone by. It's too close to call. Cookie Day and Night on the outside. She's My Hedge Fund on the rail. Then Super Alex. Wayne's Princess, Kai on the go. Also racing near the stands, but has some catching up to do. But they're spread right across the course. It's wide open as they run now toward the final 2 furlongs. Uncle Nub has moved into that lead. From Sheer to Bend now will begin a challenge. Fly Blue Jet asked to fly in the center on the far side. KD Strong now wound up for more as Uncle Nub leads them toward the final furlong. It's Uncle Nub under the stand fence. KD Strong on the far side. Fly Blue Jet now coming into it in the center. On the far side too, that's Mrs. Linders. But still on that lead, it is Uncle Nub. Here is KD Strong and the Fly Blue Jet. KD Strong, Fly Blue Jet, Uncle Nub. These 3 in a line. They dash past together. It's close. KD Strong, Fly Blue Jet, Uncle Nub. Ella Fortunado is fourth from Sheer to Bend. Could only manage. Attack will arrive at the 5/16th with that lead. Global Machine trying to fight right back. Nerissa's Angel has faded back into third, but it's Fearless Attack under a ride at the top of the lane. A quarter of a mile to catch Fearless Attack, who begins to sprint away. Global Machine is trying to close the gap. Nerissa's Angel is running on the spot. Battle Angel over against the rail ahead of Lady Lauren, but it's all Fearless Attack. A furlong to catch this Fearless Attack and Robert Halladine. Fearless Attack showing them his rear end as they arrive at the 16th pole. Battle Angel now beginning to charge on the rail. It's Fearless Attack running on a steam. Here's Battle Angel. Fearless Attack just possibly gets there over Battle Angel. Then Lady Lauren, Global Machine. backing out into third. Inspired Miracle in the All Black racing on the outside, overtaking Turn on the Light onto the pump as they lead the 5/16th. XY Soul Secret Traveler, they're the ones coming up next. And at the back of the field, it's Pro Johnny, never been in it. They're at the top of the lane. They leave the quarter pole behind. Tigre Express in the green, tackled now by Rum With Me on the rail. In behind them, Inspired Miracle now stoked up by the rider and asked for a serious effort, but the war up front continues. Tigre Express by the flare of a nostril. Rum With Me is there. Turn on the Light now switched on down against the rail. They drive inside the final 16. Tigre Express now grabs the lead. Turn on the Light. Inspired Miracle coming home late. It's Tigre Express and Turn on the Light. They've gone by together. Maybe Tigre Express just over Turn on the Light. Then Inspired Miracle. Could be Secret Traveler close with Rum With Me. The back racing second from the back, and last of all, it's so magnificent as they've left the 5/16th and they'll come into the lane, and it is a Special Gift now who grabs the lead. Anika Bell trying to fight on down against the rail. AKA Storm under a vigorous ride now begins to close on the outside, but Special Gift continues to dig deep and continues to find enough to hold the advantage. AKA Storm now coming with a strong run on the outside. Special Gift, AKA Storm, and watch Sneaky Joe sneaking up on the rail. It's three abreast inside the final 16th. It's Special Gift, AKA Storm, and Sneaky Joe. They drive past together. It's close. AKA Storm wide of Special Gift. Sneaky Joe maybe third. Anika Bell is fourth.
It's Prince Aman and Sonogram. This is where the race looks to lie at the moment. They're coming out of the chute, and it is Prince Aman's Sonogram. Not too far away, that's Yorkis. It's Prince Aman, just the leader from right there too. Sonogram, it's Prince Aman and Sonogram. They're getting away from the field. It's Prince Aman determining. Sonogram is right there too. Prince Aman, just the leader. Sonogram is also coming on, but it's Prince Aman hanging on from Sonogram. Prince Aman from Sonogram. Prince Aman beats Sonogram. Then comes the general running on for third. Then comes My Sunshine and maybe D-Bay Machine back in fifth. Comes She's My Hedge Fund reversing, overtaken by Cookie Day and Night, and racing at the back of the field, Ella Fortunata, but it is still Royal Ash in front and traveling well. It's Royal Ash. Here come on the outside, that's Super Alex also coming on. Mr. Senator after that bad break, he's really coming down the racetrack, but it's Royal Ash. Keep on turning their back on the inside and coming on to that's Cookie Day and Night. It's Royal Ash in front, Cookie Day and Night coming on the inside and still coming to that is a KD strong, but it's Royal Ash still in front and hanging on to that lead. Here comes Cookie Day and Night up the rail. Royal Ash, Cookie Day and Night coming on the rail. Royal Ash and Cookie Day and Night, they've gone by together. Then comes Mr. Senator, KD strong, and Super Alex back in fifth. Facing in second, right against the rail, that is Mr. Wonderful. Right beside Mr. Wonderful and coming around, that's Blinking Light. Then comes Princess Aquila, and still at the back of the field To Kill a Mockingbird. They're at the top of the lane, and it is She's a Mirage in front. Here comes Brian Express trying to get to She's a Mirage. Switched in the middle of the racetrack. It's She's a Mirage still in front. Brian Express is fighting hard and trying to come forward. It's still She's a Mirage. Brian Express is chasing, but it's She's a Mirage. And Osorio still in front. It's Brian Express coming up the rail. It's She's a Mirage and Brian Express. I think She's a Mirage might have just held on from Brian Express. Then comes Mr. Wonderful. Cut tight for fourth between Blinking Light and Princess Aquila.
And there's a battle roll up front and Bold Move in between runners just has it. Smart Trick will have to fight on down against the rail. And here's the favorite, Global Machine, now kicking in on the outside, and a Global Machine and a Bold Move match strides. Smart Trick is over against the rail. The Soul Warrior running on the rail. Bold Shadow is there too, but three almost across the track as they leave the furlong pole, and it is a Bold Move holding that lead. Global Machine continues to harass. Here is Smart Trick now kicking in on the rail. It is Bold Move and a Global Machine and Omar Walker. They bob heads to the line close. Might be a Global Machine over Bold Move, but it's close. Then Smart Trick, Bold Shadow, the Soul Warrior.
Come to Uncle Sill and still racing at the back of the field, that's Pro Johnny. They head toward the three, and now Dodger Slink goes on and assumes that lead. It's Dodger Slink in front, about a length or two in front of racing in second. That's Simba the Lion, 5 lengths away before we come to Colorado Ranger and Wilson. The favorite has to do more. That is Crimson there at the top of the lane, and it is making the runnings. Dodger Slink begins to kick away from racing in second. Simba the Lion also coming on. That's Colorado Ranger, but Dodger Slink is beginning to pull away, coming on for a late run. That's Crimson. It's Dodger Slink in front, coming to the half a furlong pole with that lead. Here comes Colorado Ranger, and also coming on. That's Crimson. Dodger Slink running out of gas, but trying to go to the winning post. It's Dodger Slink. Here comes Colorado Ranger on the outside, and Colorado Ranger could have beaten Dodger Slink. Then comes Crimson, and running on for fourth, that's Simba the Lion.